That's Money Brown, man. Respect Junior. Boy, Money Brown, he get a lot of money, so I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Hey, this is Ryan Garcia here. Shout out to Money Brown TV and keep punching, baby.
Yo, what's going on out there, fight world? It's your boy Money back with another one, man. And this one here is on 3 big dogs in this boxing game. We got Teofimo Lopez, who is the current lightweight unified world champion. Then we have Josh Taylor, who is the undisputed champion at super lightweight. And then we have Vasyl Lomachenko, who is the former lightweight unified world champion. But Teofimo is letting this man know, he's letting Lomachenko know that you're not getting a rematch, and I'm moving on to a Josh Taylor fight, something bigger and better. Teofimo, he told Lomachenko, and I quote, "He's fighting my leftovers, trying to redeem himself. It's cute that everyone thinks he's going to get me again." He said, the way I look at it now, we're past that. We're looking at bigger and better things, like Josh Taylor. There would be no rematch. Had I lost, they would have never given me the opportunity, so I'm not doing it. Straight out of Teofimo Lopez's mouth, letting Lomachenko know that you're not getting a rematch, man. You know what I'm saying? I put these paws on you. That thunder put me on top, and I'm not going to give you a chance to redeem yourself. You feel me? If I'd have lost, you would never gave me a rematch. And that's the truth. I mean, that's the cold-hearted truth, bro. You feel me? If he'd have lost, Lomachenko would have never gave him a rematch. He'd have moved on to something different. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't blame Teofimo Lopez. I'm not pissed off at Teofimo Lopez. Is it a hell of a fight? Yes, it is one hell of a fight. Teofimo versus Lomachenko. I love to see the rematch. But the thing is, Lomachenko, who I like, one hell of a fighter, the Matrix. You know what I mean? He should have put a rematch clause in the contract. Lomachenko, you was too fucking cocky, bro. You were too cocky. It's no way in hell that you don't save yourself by putting a rematch clause in the contract. Everybody does it. Floyd Mayweather had a rematch clause in every one of his fucking contracts. And you'll never be bigger than Floyd Money Mayweather. Canelo is smart enough to put a rematch clause in the contract. Whenever you the champion, bro, and you the unified champion like you was, and you on top of everything, and you got everything to lose, and this kid got everything to gain, you make sure you save yourself by putting a rematch in the contract. You don't go out there being too goddamn cocky. Well, you know, I beat him, and I feel like I can win this fight, and he has no chance. The kid had no experience, but now the kid went and already took the W from you, bro. So you got to save yourself. That's just being responsible and understanding that anything can happen. Now, Teofimo said he want this man right here, Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor, undisputed champion at 140 pounds. He is the king of the 140 right now. I think Josh Taylor will welcome a Teofimo Lopez fight if he's really seriously coming up. I think Josh Taylor will welcome a Gervonta Davis fight if he's seriously coming up. But Josh Taylor is on, you know, the record of saying he's going to move up to 147. We know he got a mandatory fight that he got to do. So Bob Arum coming out saying Josh Taylor and Terrence Crawford, you know, next year, 2022. Assuming Terrence Crawford get past Sean Porter. But that's what Bob Arum saying, Josh Taylor and Terrence Crawford. So do Josh Taylor want to stay at 144 Teofimo Lopez? Going to be the question. You understand what I'm saying? Teofimo got a fight coming up. So what do Josh Taylor want to do? It's going to come down to Josh Taylor. Now, they both up on the top rank, so we know what Bob says goes, right? What Bob says goes. We all know Bob Arum wanted this Lomachenko fight. He wanted the Teofimo Lomachenko too, right? I told y'all he's the king of the motherfucking in-house fights while y'all be just trying to blame other people. Know what I mean? But he wanted this fight because he wanted to give Lomachenko an opportunity to get his title back, because Lomachenko is Bob Arum boy, man. That's his golden goose over there. That's who we love. That's who we look up to. That's who you want to give everything to. He was willing to pay Manny Pacquiao $20 million to fight Lomachenko, but he wasn't willing to pay Manny Pacquiao $20 to fight Terrence Crawford. It just shows you the things Bob Arum do for Lomachenko that you can tell that that's his favorite over there. Even with Lomachenko coming out saying he feel like the fight was rigged, he feel like he beat Teofimo Lopez, threw Bob Arum up under the table, things of that nature, you still haven't seen Bob Arum speak a bad word on Lomachenko. You still haven't seen him speak a bad word on Lomachenko like he talk about Terrence Crawford, like he talk about Teofimo Lopez, and other fighters that's under his stable. But he treat Lomachenko with the utmost respect and Whatever Lomachenko wants, Lomachenko gets. That's why he went in there and tried to restructure Teofimo Lopez's contract. And in that contract, he had to fight Lomachenko. You understand? And Bob Arum is still going to try to force Teofimo to fight Lomachenko. Watch. He's not just going to let Teofimo walk away like that. I think Teofimo Pops agreed on national television, right? Teofimo Sr. said, okay, we'll get Lomachenko a rematch now that he looked good against Nakatani, this, that, and the third. You understand? So we'll see how that play out. But I'm not pissed off at Teofimo Lopez for saying no rematch. You understand? Now credit Manny Pacquiao and Marquez, they fought, what, 4 times? 4 times. The first one to draw, Pacquiao 2, then Marquez knocked him out in the 4th, if I'm not mistaken, probably 3. But we know what happened in the last fight. They asked Marquez, would you give Manny Pacquiao a rematch? It's a lot of money into it. Marquez say, no, I don't get him a rematch. No, I not giving him a rematch. I like this feeling. I like this feeling. Every time they speak his name, they got to speak my name. He don't understand what that win does for him. He understood what that win done for him. You know what I mean? Him knocking out Manny Pacquiao keeps Marquez on top of Manny Pacquiao. And every time you think about Manny Pacquiao, him getting knocked out, you're going to bring up Marquez's name. And Marquez wasn't stupid enough to get it back to him, no matter how much money you try to throw at him. You know what I mean? That's his legacy fight. That's history for the rest of his life. But with Teofimo Lopez and Lomachenko, we can see in the face-off, we can see building up to the fight. Lomachenko had no respect for Teofimo. He had no respect for him. He didn't feel like he can touch him on no level. You understand? And me, myself, I thought Lomachenko would beat Teofimo the first fight. I really did. I thought experience going to play a key. I was pulling for Teofimo Lopez to win, but I thought Lomachenko was going to win. I really did. But in the second fight, I picked Teofimo to knock out Lomachenko. If they was to fight again, I would pick Teofimo Lopez to stop Lomachenko. That's just me. I feel like Teofimo got his confidence up like that if it happens. But then again, the second half of that fight, Lomachenko was coming on. You know what I'm saying? He was coming on, and he touched Teofimo with everything that he wanted to touch him with. You know what I'm saying? The early half, Teofimo took advantage of what he gave him. You know what I'm saying? I think Lomachenko felt the power early and tried to take some of the steam out the young lion. But Teofimo never went out there and exerted himself. He never went out there and just went balls to the walls, did stupid shit to where he's swinging and missing and losing energy instead of preserving his energy. He preserved his energy until the end, until the second half. So when Lomachenko decided to turn it up, Teofimo could turn it up with him. And that's what happened. They went at it in the second half, fucked each other face up a little. But I will say Lomachenko did hit Teofimo with everything that he wanted to hit him with. But Teofimo had an answer for that shit. And he squeaked that shit out. I had him winning by a round or 2. You understand? But nonetheless, I'm not pissed off at Teofimo. If he can go up to 140 and get an undisputed fight with Josh Taylor, that means you was unified champion at 135 pounds. Some people think he was undisputed. I don't, unless he beat Devin Haney for the WBC. But, you know, he was unified champion at 135. Then you go up to 140 and get straight to a motherfucking undisputed fight with Josh Taylor. And if you win, Lord knows what that's going to do for you. And Teofimo Lopez have a good shot to beat Josh Taylor because Josh Taylor's defense is not all that. It's not. But Josh Taylor is a fucking dog inside that square circle. He's a dog. You know how he uses range and distance? He got a good jab. He'll bang it out with your ass and he got some nice pop. So that'd be a hell of a fight, Teofimo Lopez versus Josh Taylor at 140 pounds. Assuming Josh Taylor is still at 140. You know what I mean? After T.O. beat George Kambosos, see if he want to move up. And another fight a lot of people want to see Teofimo Lopez fight is Devin Haney. Everybody want to see him fight Devin Haney. You know what I mean? You got cats out here that's hating on Devin Haney, trying to big up T.O. to the maximum. You did, which is bullshit. But nonetheless, Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney, the man that got the WBC scrap, undisputed fight at 135 would be a hell of a fight. Would be one hell of a fight. You did? But Bob Arum don't want to make that fight happen because Devin Haney is not on the top-ranked promotion. So when y'all want to talk about the in-house fights, make sure y'all mention that as well. Bob Arum do not want to make Teofimo and Devin Haney because Devin Haney is not signed to top-ranked promotions. And if Devin Haney was to beat Teofimo Lopez, he take all that thunder with him and wherever he goes. You understand? Bob Arum don't want to make no big fights unless it's up under his banner. Now, credit Terrence Crawford and Sean Porter is happening, but that was mandated. It was mandated. You dig what I'm saying? And Bob Arum them had to come to their senses in that damn fight, and they got it on ESPN pay-per-view. But Teofimo Lopez, man, look, it's your career. You can do what you want to do with your career. It's chess, not checkers. It's chess, not checkers. If you feel like you done with Lomachenko, you feel like you don't want to face him no more, you feel like you beat him and you beat him decisive enough to where, fuck that, this my thunder, but you don't want to give him the rematch because you feel like he wasn't going to give you the rematch, and I agree 120%. Lomachenko would not get Teofimo Lopez a rematch if he the one that fight and became unified champion or undisputed, however you want to put it. If he took that title from from Teofimo, he wasn't going to get Teofimo Lopez a rematch, bro. But like I say, Lomachenko has nobody to blame but himself. Because when you're in that position, you running shit, right? You're supposed to always put a rematch clause in the contract. Doesn't matter who you are. You did. Anthony Joshua did against Andy Ruiz. Like I say, Floyd Mayweather did it. Earl Spence does it. Everyone does it, bro, to save their ass just in case something happen inside that square circle. Because we all know in boxing, anything can happen. Anything can happen. So Teofimo Lopez, even though you don't want to fight Lomachenko, you fit to fight George Kambosos now, Devin Haney, Josh Taylor, make sure somebody that's on that level that people are going to enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Make sure somebody on that level that people are going to enjoy it. And I don't question your resume because your resume is solid. But if you're not going to fight Lomachenko, and if you fight something less than Lomachenko, people are going to jump on your ass. And that's just how the boxing game is. You understand? So shouts out to Lomachenko. We'll see what he do next. He got Richard Kwame next. I got him icing Richard Kwame. We'll see if he can get a big name after that. Shouts out to Teofimo Lopez. Go out there, beat the shit out of George Kambosos like I know you go do. And to Josh Taylor, he's at 140 pound, the king. We'll see what's next for him. Until then, it's your boy Money. It's the NSBC moving. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. You want to donate OG Money on Cash App. TreyHampton52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend. Hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, share the videos. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.